I'm going to attempt to beat Elden Ring as a level 1 wretch with nothing but the club. Or at least I hope to. The plan is simple. Start the game, make a character as a level 1 wretch, no armor, no shields, just the club, and get ready for war. Beat whatever bosses I need to, pick up whatever items I need to progress, get to the glorious Elden Beast, bonk him to death, and finally take that cushy Elden throne. The rules. I must always remain at level 1. The only weapon I can use is the club, which can be upgradable. However, no armor or shields. The run must be completely glitchless. This is a no item run. However, the use of talismans are okay to use as long as they do not affect the overall level. So, is it going to be possible? In theory, yes, just incredibly hard, right? I mean, in April of this year, a Redditor with the username Jim0917 posted a video of themselves absolutely destroying Morgott with just the club. Unfortunately, I'm unaware if they were able to beat the entire game just like that, but as stupid as I may be, we're going to give it a good old college try. So, without further ado, this is Elden Ring. Prepare to cry like the baby you are edition. Okay, name. Let's name this guy. Miller. Oh no. P.O. Melanopio. I don't know what that means. Lip prostitution. Oh, lip protrusion. Let's go. Watches. First try. Watch. Da! Da! I'm dead. Yeah, I'm not confident now. And just like that, I was indeed not confident anymore. In order to regain that confidence, I had to jump straight into the deep and tackle the most difficult boss. Yes, okay, funny joke that everyone else has already made. Yes, ha ha, 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 ha. In all honesty though, we did need to actually test our ability, and what better way to do that than taking on the Tree Sentinel? You know what, let's practice first. Okay, that was a good practice. I've got this. Ha! I thought I had it. I thought I had it. However, I did not have it many times. To nobody's surprise. We did get close a few times, and I had this weird thing happen where it looked like I got vacuumed into one of its slams as I attempted to run and jump away, which I'd never seen before, but jank exists, and eventually, we got that dub. Okay, now we know we can actually do something, it's time to work out what we need to do. From a little bit of research, and by research I mean asking Twitch chat on what's the quickest way to beat the game, it appears that it may be a lot more straightforward than I anticipated. All we need is to start off with defeating 2 rune bearers. In this case, we will take on Godrick and Rune Level, which means we need to take out 2 extra bosses beforehand to get to them. That would be Margit and the Red Wolf of Radagon. After that, we need to collect the Dectus Medallion, which is located in 2 forts, and use it to activate the Grand Lift of Dectus to unlock the next area. Just a quick stop to the 2 fingers, which will open the gates to the city. Then after that, all we need to do is scurry over to each of these boss locations, take them out one by one, then finally take on Radagon and the Elden Beast, and well, done, I hope. So, let's go and fight Margit. I think my best bet here is... Ow! Ow! Okay, not to do that. I fell off the cliff. Now, Margit really wasn't much of an issue. I found that even on my first playthrough, their movement and moveset was easier to read than most other bosses, but maybe being caught by 1 or 2 swings that were easily misread. So this really wasn't that difficult, even without leveling up the club at all. Easy peasy. And as you can tell, I could not hold in my excitement anymore. Alright, calm down, buddy. Let's quickly now speedrun through Castle Stormvale and get to Godrick. Whilst we wait for this, I'd like to take a moment and thank everyone for watching so far. If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. I also stream live over on twitch.tv/KAOGames. I hope you can join us sometime. Oh no! Oh no! Can I? Oh! That was not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. I'm very, very pleased with that progress. Okay, Godrick, here we go. Here we go. All right. How are we gonna do on this boss? I didn't hit him once. Are you kidding me? It was clearly obvious now that we may just have to start leveling up our club, so after a few mines to farm some smithing stones and get the club leveled up as much as we can. I also couldn't leave out this funny encounter with Kenny here, which I totally meant to do. Yep. Wow! Well, who's the loser now, punk bitch? Alright, back to Godrick with our newly buffed up club. I'm dedicated to defeating this game with just the club. Fantastic. There is hope after all. I f***ed up. I f***ed up. I f***ed up. I f***ed up. Stay there. I f***ed up. I f***ed up. Ah. Well, that didn't last long. Ah, yeah. Get out of there, get out of there. Quick, health up. No, no. The key in all of these fights is to never get greedy. As seen right here, I could have attempted that one last hit, but I wouldn't have wanted the last 15 minutes to have gone to waste. Oh my god, dude, that one was so annoying. Oh, we did it. Okay. Our first great rune. One step closer to beating this entire game with just the club. From here on, it starts to get a little bit trickier for us, considering we're not leveling up anything other than the club, so the difficulty does start to ramp up a little. So we quickly go and grab all the necessary key items to access the next area. That area would be the Aurea Lucaria Academy, where our next two bosses are the Red Wolf of Radagon and Renala. On top of that, it's only logical to visit any nearby caves or mines to farm some more stones to keep our club up to par with the locals. Plus 8 already? Yo! Now, for the purpose of this video, we're just going to skip going into detail with the next few bosses and areas, as they have taken much longer to defeat than I initially anticipated. The Red Wolf of Radagon took me 3 hours and 27 minutes. Renala and her ankle fetish spawns, a whopping 8 hours and 36 minutes. Granted, it was technically a 2-boss fight, but still. Now that's out the way, we quickly go and grab the 2 parts of the medallion, talk to the 2 fingers, and off to the next area where we meet the Draconic Tree Sentinel, who took even longer than Renala, 8 hours and 45 minutes. Halfway through this fight, I decided to look for the Crucible Feather Talisman as it was nearby, and I'm glad I did, as it helped massively. Now we speedrun through Leyendell and straight to the Golden Shade of Godfrey. Interesting fact, I actually one-shot this on my very first playthrough. This time, however, I did not. 6 hours and 18 minutes. I just want to make a quick side note here. Each one of these fights have become an endurance no-hit run. And what I mean by that is, Because we're not doing a whole load of damage with the leveled up club, and that any one of their hits could kill us, the entire fight is just myself reading every movement from the boss and picking my chances of getting in, attacking once, and escaping. Fights have now become 20 plus minutes long. At this point, I am dreading what Radagon and the Elden Beast would be like. And then there was Morgott. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, dude? I came into this boss fight feeling pretty confident. No! 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 It's like Margit, just a bit harder. No! No! We had close to zero problems with Morgott on my first playthrough of the game. So surely I've now got into such a rhythm using this club and reading enemies' movements that I can defeat Morgott. No trouble whatsoever. Right? No, 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 it rolled twice! Wrong. 23 hours and 1 whole minute. I died? But did I do it? Next, the Fire Giant, which took maybe just as long. Here's a condensed version of that fight. And now for the downfall of this challenge. The Godskin duos. These absolute pricks. With my stubbornness of staying truthful to the challenge, no items other than talismans, no sleep pots or anything else that could aid this battle, I knew this would be an extremely difficult feat. My game plan was to concentrate on the noble. I don't know why, but it just felt easier at the time. I don't know. But I like them all. Okay, alright. I'll try to lock onto him when it turned around. But as soon as I was able to get him into his second phase, the rolling attack would just kill me. Like I had so much trouble trying to avoid this at all costs, and it just made the whole fight very difficult. And then trying to avoid the attacks from the Apostle at the same time, it just became too much to handle. This went on for not only hours, but days. And finally, I was at my limit. And after almost 80 hours on this challenge, I had given up. Hi, and here we are 2.5 years later with an unfinished challenge. Now I've played a decent amount of Elden Ring since then, done various other challenges, silly builds, randomizers and such. Now to be transparent, this isn't just me saying if I was to give it another shot now that I could do better, but it could be worth a shot. I mean, since 2022 there have been so many other challenges by so many other talented YouTubers and streamers out there. Yeah, people like Ms. Meeka playing 2 copies of the game, one with a controller and the other with a dance pad. The Happy Hob doing the God Run beating 7 From Software games back to back without ever taking damage. And Perry Carriel, who beat the game using her own brainwaves? What? And these are just a few of the many talented gamers out there absolutely decimating these challenge runs. Maybe, just maybe, we'll try one of these again. Until then, chat, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. I also live stream on twitch.tv/KiaoGames, so hopefully you can catch us there sometime soon. Okay, bye.